Alright, hello everybody, Zaxtor99. Back here with another First Play on Launch Day, a First Impressions review. This is a game that just came out a few hours ago called Amulet. Guys, when you look at the art here and you look at the video, it looks a little bit indie for sure, and doesn't exactly look like what you would hope for like if you're looking for Grim Dawn or you're a Diablo lover or whatever. But something about this video and the art intrigued me enough to spend the $3. It's only $3 for this game, and it has you fighting all kinds of crazy mobs and all different kinds of I don't know about biomes, but you have a lot of different quests to do. You're fighting in towns here. You can start with like a sword or your fist even and punch these guys to death, and then you end up saving up gold. And I've already played it for about an hour, and it's definitely not what you might think. So I'm going to show you why I like this game, guys, Amulet, and why I think this game is a steal for your $3. And I will be back in just a minute to show you what I like about this game and give this game my first first impressions review. And we'll do that right after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. So I just want to go ahead and point out that this is an indie developer named Flipside Games. So this is his first title on Steam. It is an early access title, so expect it to grow and get bigger. He said that he expects it to be in early access for 3 to 6 months, and he plans on incorporating co-op and party mode to facilitate collaborative play among players and friends. So that's really cool. I hope he actually does that. He's probably not going to do that if he doesn't get some sales, though. So if this is your kind of game, when you see the gameplay, definitely go out and support the guy and give him your $3 because I think it's a steal. So he's also going to, add a lot more content, maybe add some more subquests, item types, and stuff like that. Right now, there's a single player mode, there's a main quest, you defeat a big boss, you learn all these spells, and it's not going to be a game that you can beat in like 30 minutes. I promise you that, so don't worry about that. He says he's not going to increase the price when it comes out of early access. He appreciates player feedback, and that's exactly what I'm going to give him in this video as well. When you launch the game, guys, I did have a couple of little bugs where I launched the game, at one time it just went to a white screen and didn't load, and then another time it came up with a loading bar that just wasn't progressing. This game should load very, very fast. If it doesn't load in like 3 seconds after you launch it and you don't see a screen like this, then just go ahead and bring up your task manager, close the game out, and relaunch it. Hopefully he'll fix that. But then you should come up with a screen like this. There is no multiplayer in the game right here. So you can only go single player. And then we can go ahead and create a new character. We're just going to go ahead and call this guy Zaxine because I think you are a female. You can choose kind of the hair color you want, choose your clothing color. You can choose normal, hard, or expert. I would definitely recommend starting this game until you figure the mechanics out on normal. So let's go ahead and start. So you have a quest to speak with Gareth by the campfire in the village. Well, you're right here by the campfire in the village. And you see right here, you see all kinds of different stuff you could buy and everything like that. It tells you, for example, this broadsword costs 10 gold. We have 20. And I would definitely recommend starting off with a sword. So I would definitely just go ahead and click on that. You'll see that you spend 10 gold. And now you have a broadsword down here that you can use. So we're going to go ahead and the shop is here, guys, because you're right here next to the campfire. You can zoom in and out, so you can zoom in pretty good if you want to. And to move, you're just going to click where you want to go. It's not WASD or anything like that. So this guy right here is Garrett, the guy you need to talk to. So just move in front of him or click on him, and he's going to say, "Hello there." Say next. "My name's Gareth, and I am lord of the gloomy old town, this gloomy old town. Some time ago, an evil witch made the forsaken castle in the north her home. Since then, her foul minions have been scouring the entire countryside. Her powers are beyond any of ours. We would be extremely grateful if you could aid us in defeating her." So this is going to be your quest. I believe this is probably going to be the main mission in the game that the developer has in early access. You're going to find her to beat her, and then you'll probably be done with the content in this game. but it's not as easily done as you might think. So we're going to go ahead and zoom out so we can see a little bit better. The one thing you want to do is kind of explore. You see that we have our broadsword that we bought for half of our gold. We're going to go ahead and definitely come in this house right here. You want to go ahead and talk to this gal here, Sophie, because she's going to give you some armor. Oops. So we're going to go ahead and you have to just click on her. And it's nice to meet you. I'm Sophie. Venturing out in the wilderness is very dangerous. It definitely is. You must understand about items. There are 4 kinds of items: weapons, headwear, armor, and shoes. So there's only 4 types of items that you can get. Many items bestow their wearer with special abilities. Take this armor. It allows you to heal yourself. Right-click on the right-click to cast spells. Good luck. So you do need to remember that if you ever buy a wand, you have to right-click with it. You have to right-click while using it to cast a spell. So for like a fire wand or whatever. So now we have this this health item, and if we click on, not sure, not tab. Be careful about clicking tab because I'm not sure if the developer even meant for tab to be in here. But you might have a lot of fun doing this stuff because you can spawn, like portals in here and all kinds of stuff like that. I don't know what the developer was thinking when he made this, but I would just hit tab and get out of it because I was able to somehow spawn a big block of water in here and I kept dying. So it was really weird. But anyway, you might want to come break this barrel, and we found a health potion. Nice. That's worth 10 gold right there. So again, you're gonna see anytime you're by a campfire, you're gonna see this big shop come up, and that's a little bit weird at first. So just be wary of that. Yeah. So we have some water right there. Can't break the wooden thing there. Gonna come in here. Mysterious traveler says, "It is said that the witch lives to the north in her castle. With her magic, she can change her form. It seems you have a formidable opponent." So then we go over here, we'll talk to this gal. Greetings, how can I help? And so she sells you upgrades. Use the campfire to upgrade your items. That's all she says. So we're going to go ahead and break this. We found some chicken, and I think that... Oh, we found another health potion. Nice. Break these barrels. Get your stuff. Okay. Oops. Go ahead and head out of here now. And then you want to go ahead and go up this trail. Sometimes this trail looks like a brick wall, but it's actually a trail, so be careful of that. And then right here, this is a shrine where you can heal yourself. But I think these things only work so many times, and then they turn to solid gray, and you can't use them anymore. So we're going to go ahead and come in here. We see we have 2 shrines. I think they may only be able to be used once, so use them sparingly. Okay, so here we see a goblin is after us. We're going to go ahead and... Okay, so the guard killed him, so if you ever do get in too much trouble when you're close to home, you can just run in here and the guard will kill the enemies. And you will be able to pick up the loot if they drop any loot, so that's pretty cool. So we see this guy here. So to use your sword, you want to go ahead and spam your 1 key. As you see down here, you can spam your left mouse button and that will work. But to me, it seems like if I just stand in one spot and I just spam my 1 key, it works a little bit better. But one thing to know is that you can't just swing your sword at nothing. So you have to actually be swinging at an enemy or it won't work. So there's another shrine where we can get some healing if we needed to. We might need to soon here. And there we go. So that was only a level 1 goblin. You will heal over time thanks to this armor. That's why it's very important to go in that first little building there and get that armor from that, whatever her name was, Olivia or whatever her name was. I can't remember. Sophie, I think it was. So now we have 2 of these badasses on us. And so you're going to have to learn to kite to survive in this game, and then you're still probably going to die. So be careful of that. Yep. So we're going to go ahead and use one of these shrines right here. See how it turned into a rock shrine? Okay. So now we're going to go find that other guy. He's probably just hanging out right up here. Yep, he was waiting on us. Bam. So you will get better at killing these goblins just with a little practice for sure. We're going to go up here. There's another shrine if we need it. Make sure you break all these barrels, because a lot of them do have either mana potions or health potions, and you'll want to pick those up. Health potions are full, so I can't pick any more of those up, so I'll just have to leave it there, and I think it'll stay there and be there whenever we need it. I love the music. You have a wolf here. The wolves do a lot more damage, so be careful of the wolves. Yep, see how he's messing me up? So I can run! Oh, I barely got away there. So let's go ahead and use a health potion right now by hitting E. If you just hover your cursor over to tell you how to use your mana potions and your health potions. And then we'll pick this bad boy up. And then we'll try to take this guy out. A little bit awkward. You can see he's really doing some... Yeah, he killed us. So prepare to die until you actually start getting a little bit of experience in this game. Expect to die a few times. And I actually love that about the game. I love that it's challenging in that regard. Alright, let's go back and kill that wolf. So anytime you die, you do start over. Oh, we're right here again. Man, he is messing me up. I barely got him. Look at how much health I had. But I am healing over time because of this max health here, so that's pretty cool. So again, we're at a campfire, so we can buy new stuff if we want, but we're going to want more gold. Really, I think you want like 40 gold. And then you can buy like a... Well, actually, no, we can buy... Never mind, you only need 10 gold, and you can come down here if you want, and you can buy a... click on the arrow. And you can buy this little bow here. No, not that bow. This one right here. You can buy the wooden bow for 10 gold. And then it automatically changes your weapon out for your bow. And then you can... Takes a little practice. It's a little bit awkward, but you will get better at it. So let's go ahead and come over here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So you want to stop moving. Oops. And then you've got to kite him. You really have to learn how to kite in this game, or you're going to be dead. So when you save up, the next thing, when you save up 40 gold, you're going to have to make a decision on if you want. I'll show you. As soon as I take this guy out. Nice, health potion. Perfect. But I'm full on health potions, but I'll show you what I'm talking about. So you could buy the next bow, a composite bow, or not that composite bow, sorry. You could buy the reflex bow for 40 gold that does double the damage of this one, because you can see the one I have, it does 1 damage. Well, the reflex bow would do 2 damage with every arrow. You don't have to buy arrows. You have unlimited arrows, which is nice. But you're going to have to make a decision to spend 40 gold on the reflex bow, or, hey, do I want to go ahead and get a fireball? And if I wanted a fireball, I can click on this, and I could buy this fire scepter for 40 gold, and then it's going to do bludgeon damage if I use it as a weapon, or if I hit my right mouse button, remember right mouse button to cast, it's going to cast a fireball. So I have played long enough to see that the fireball is more effective against some types of enemies than others. So for example, the wolf's a lot stronger and can handle fireballs a lot better than the goblins can, for example. So the game is a little bit awkward. You'll see your character running in place and stuff like that a lot. So don't expect this game, like I said, don't expect perfection. And remember, this game's only $3. I think this game will be fun as hell when they add multiplayer and you can come in here co-op with some stuff, and especially if you add more bosses and stuff. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with it. You just gotta learn to kite. And I think this game is honestly a steal for $3. I actually don't mind the art at all. Sometimes the goblins will kind of sit there for a while before they actually come after you. But you're definitely going to have to learn to kite. And then... Up. Okay. Go ahead and use a health potion. Ow. So you gotta put your hand on the guy to shoot an arrow at him and then hit the 1 key. So it does take a little getting used to. There we go. So that's kind of how the bow works. And then the fire scepters are kind of the same way, but you just gotta get range, you gotta stop, and then you gotta hit your right mouse button. You gotta make sure you're facing the enemy, and you'll shoot a big fireball, and the enemy will catch on fire, and you'll do whatever fire damage you've done to it. So then you can just keep upgrading. So for example, once you get the fireball, right, you can buy like all these different so it looks like this cap, for example, gives you a +1 ability to your fireball. And insufficient gold right there. So I did buy, oh nice, I bought the cap. Okay. So I only have 2 gold left, but I should have double the damage. You can see the cap on you once you buy it, which is really neat. So I should do like twice as much fire damage now because I have the cap, which does +1 fire. Okay. Oh. Oh, I'm still using a bow and arrow. Oops. Alright. But yeah, once I get that fire wand, this cap is definitely going to help me. I actually didn't mean to buy it. I was just clicking. I was trying to click on it to show you like the specs or whatever. But I ended up buying it. So now I got to save up 40 gold, and I'm going to have to kill like 40 goblins to get there. Definitely not going to do that because I just wanted to show you guys a quick gameplay video. And we're already 15 minutes into this. But you're just going to make your way up this thing. You can kind of see the path here. You're going to make your way up this winding path here and open up the map and get all the way up to the north. And I guess get inside the castle, which I haven't done yet. I haven't even got, I don't think I've got even halfway there. Probably going to die a lot. You're probably going to have to upgrade and get some really good gear before you can take on the witch, would be my guess. You're probably going to have to kill tons of goblins and wolves and whatever else there might be. And then, you know, start buying some good gear, but start buying a lot of the stuff. And there's a lot of stuff to buy here. Resist piercing, so this will actually give you some abilities for like resisting fire and resisting different things. Yeah, really cool game. Definitely a steal at $3, guys. And in fact, this game is such a good deal. I believe that even if you beat this game in 3 or 4 hours, I believe this game is a steal for $3. And in fact, I like this game so much, guys. I think it's such a phenomenal value. And it's going to have you change the way you play and the way you think. You can't buy this game and go in thinking like it's Diablo or like Grim Dawn or something like that. You're not going to go in just plowing through mobs and seeing gold fly out all over the place like you do in like Diablo or Grim Dawn. Not that kind of game. You're going to have to be a lot more strategic. You're going to have to learn to be more patient. And you're going to have to learn to run around and kite these guys until they're dead. But I think that's a lot of fun, to be honest with you. I can't wait for this developer to, you know, get more sales and see if he goes ahead and adds the online co-op with friends. I think that'll be a blast, especially if he adds more bosses and, you know, makes the map bigger and more quests and stuff like that. But I'm having a blast with this game, guys. I've already played it well over an hour, and yeah, it's really fun. So definitely support this developer. I think he's giving us a lot of heart and passion for his dollar. So much so, guys, that this is my first indie gold in the last like 4 months. And it's not for everybody. You know, some people are going to buy this game and hate the mechanics of it. They're going to go in, you know, expecting Grim Dawn or Diablo or whatever, and you just can't play it that way. If you do, you're going to be disappointed. So, but if you go in knowing what to expect, hopefully you'll be able to enjoy it and have some fun with it. And $3 is just a steal for this game. So well done to the developer, guys. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up right now. Definitely comment down below if this video has inspired you to go out and buy this game. And let me know what you think of it down in the comments down below. This has been Zaxtors with my first indie gold since, like, December. So, yeah, it's been like 4 months since I've had Zaxtors indie gold. And proud to go ahead and give this game, and it saves your progress automatically, so you don't have to hit save game or anything like that. But I'm giving this game a Zaxtors indie gold. I think this game is a phenomenal value at $3. And I wish more indie developers would put this much heart and passion into their little games before they upload them on Steam. So, for a first game on Steam, this game is a winner. Zaxtors indie gold, whatever number it is, definitely my high recommend for you action RPG fans out there that like something a little bit different. We'll see you in the next video, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.